Welcome to Hot Drama TV. Sometimes a single photo can tell us more than 1,000 headlines. When I saw Jing Tian's latest pictures, smiling with a glow that cannot be faked, I realized something. Her breakup with Zhang Jike was not the end of a love story. It was the beginning of her rebirth. Tonight, let me take you through a journey of fame, heartbreak, and ultimate transformation. The story of how Jing Tian found herself again. Until I saw Jing Tian's latest photos, I finally understood. Her breakup with Zhang Jike was the best choice she ever made. There are moments in life when a single decision changes everything. For Chinese actress Jing Tian, that turning point came when she ended her high-profile romance with table tennis champion Zhang Jike. At first, the world only saw her through the lens of that relationship. Her appearances, her career, even her public image were constantly linked to his name. But years later, when new photos of her radiant smile and unshakable confidence surfaced, people finally understood. Letting go was not a tragedy. It was liberation. The burden of a glittering beginning. Jing Tian's story has always read like a movie script. She entered the entertainment industry with dazzling opportunities, starring alongside some of the biggest names in Chinese and international cinema, actors like Jackie Chan and Andy Lau. Her debut was extraordinary, but such a brilliant beginning came with suffocating expectations. Audiences questioned her acting skills, critics whispered about privilege, and the pressure to prove herself never left her shoulders. Fame was a crown of thorns, glittering yet painful. Still, Jing Tian did not collapse under the weight. She pressed forward, taking on roles that challenged her, honing her craft in silence, and waiting for the day when her work would speak louder than the gossip around her. Love in the spotlight. Then came Zhang Jike, the Olympic champion. Their romance was a headline magnet, an endless topic of chatter on social media. For a while it seemed like a fairy tale. Two celebrities, one from sports, one from film, their hands clasped together under the flash of cameras. But behind the fairy tale was a woman slowly disappearing into someone else's shadow. Each article seemed to mention her only in relation to him. Each public outing became less about her career and more about their relationship. And when that love story ended, it felt like the world expected her to crumble. She did. Quietly. The darkest days. Jing Tian herself once admitted that after the breakup, she fell into one of the lowest valleys of her life. Days blurred into nights, emotions spiraled beyond control, and for a time, she withdrew completely from the world. It was a dangerous silence, one that could have ended her career, even her spirit. But from that silence, a new Jing Tian began to take shape. Rebirth through. Her rebirth came with the hit television series, Teng. In it, Jing Tian embodied a character as mysterious, independent, and resilient as she herself was becoming. Audiences were stunned, not just by her beauty but by her presence. Here was an actress who no longer needed to lean on anyone's reputation. Her performance in Teng became proof that she was more than the whispers of her past. She was an artist, a woman of depth, and above all, her own person. The woman in the photos. Now, when recent photos of Jing Tian circulate, what people notice is not just her elegance, but the energy radiating from within. She smiles not as someone trying to please the world, but as someone who has learned to love her own life. That transformation is powerful because it tells us something profound. A woman's worth is not defined by the relationship she is in, but by her courage to reclaim her own path. Lessons from her journey. Jing Tian's story is not just about celebrity drama or a breakup that once dominated headlines. It is a tale of resilience, of how even in heartbreak, one can discover freedom. She reminds us that every breakup can be a rebirth. Endings are often the soil from which stronger beginnings grow. True independence is hard-won. It is forged in moments of solitude, when the world doubts you but you refuse to doubt yourself. Happiness shines through. No stylist, no camera, no headline can fake the glow of someone who has found inner peace. A story bigger than fame. When people mention Jing Tian now, it is no longer Zhang Jike's ex-girlfriend. It is simply Jing Tian, a name that carries the weight of her struggles, her growth, and her triumph. Her journey shows us what it means to stumble, to break, to lose, and then to rise higher than before. And maybe that's why, when we see her latest photos, we finally understand. Sometimes the bravest choice is to walk away. Sometimes the best love story is the one you write with yourself. Sparkles. So if you are listening to this story on YouTube right now, take it as a gentle reminder. Your life is yours to claim. No matter the heartbreak, no matter the setbacks, like Jing Tian, you can stand back under the spotlight, not as someone's shadow, but as your truest, brightest self. Jing Tian's story reminds us all. Heartbreak is not the end. It is a doorway to new strength. She walked away from the past, and in doing so, she discovered a brighter future. One written by her own hands. So what about you? If Jing Tian could rise after falling, maybe the next chapter of your story is waiting just beyond your own hardest goodbye. Thank you for watching. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Because somewhere out there, someone might need to hear it too.